Yo. Oh, you know how it be, Two-Face. Yo, what up, Daisy? I don't feel like I need to grind. At least not this specifically. I just kind of feel like grinding. Feel like putting in some hours. Might as well stream it. Wouldn't it be the Michael Jordan Shadoon stuff? I'm not sure what you mean, MC. By the way, what up? Good to see you. All right, I suppose I'm just going to rip right into it here, because why not? We're definitely gaming with some loud music today. Well, I say loud, but I don't even think it's that loud for y'all. It's a little louder for me than it is for you, which is still fine because it means you'll get the sweet, sweet sounds of keyboard. All right. Let's go to full screen. Let's just do it. I got to get better at this, though. I really do. Oh, no. Wow, that worked. Ah. Ah! Dang it. I watched most of it, Mr. Marsh. Who were y'all rooting for? Oh, I didn't mean to leave game. There we go. Did y'all watch the Dream versus DeQuavis video? It's the talk of the town. Dude, my ability to adjust while bridging like that has gotten so good. I'm just saying. Like, I'm actually cracked with it. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not cracked navigationally, though. So much happened today. MCC Block Wars, that video. How much PvP can you get? Seriously. That's why we gotta unwind with some obstacles practice. I'm not locked in. Well, then I gotta get locked in. Oh, wait, crap. Gotta be cracked with it. No! I don't know why I wasn't going as fast as I thought I should have been. I could do that so much faster. I just need to learn doing it properly. Yo, what up, Kyra? I needed to learn how to do better bridging, or better stairs. I really need to learn that too. Ah, okay. I have gotten better at adjusting while bridging, but that was not... That did not work out. I guess I didn't really need to do that. And I don't like doing this, but I'm always going for, like, personal bests. And it's like, you just have to do that. What am I training for? We're just training. Just trying to be sharp. Wait, why am I doing that? No, that's the pattern. Oh. Have I ever considered a different crosshair for bridging? I've not ever considered that, no. Use an arrow and it helps keep you aligned with the blocks better. Well, I'm not really like... I think I would rather stick with this crosshair, but like you are getting me thinking about the idea of like, you know, different sized crosshairs or even like a circle or something. So, you know, I appreciate the idea. No, I've not ever considered that. Not ever considered it at all. I've just kind of always been happy with this one. Whoa. No. No. You thought I disappeared? I did not. I have not, in fact, died of old age. Alright. Was that a 130? 138 flat. Okay. I don't really need to be doing that because this is so much faster. Ah, oh, dang. How long have I been training? I've been live for 10 minutes. Because the only other way I could assume you're asking that question is how long have I been training? I've been training for years. The war never stops. Oh, that could have been better. Am I not goated for that move? Ah, if I had jumped a little later, I could have extended that and that would have been a clip, dude. That just would have been a clip. Like, oh, okay, well, that was makeable, but I just missed it. I'm gonna keep trying it now. Ah, dang. That's my biggest problem right now, is doing that instead of hitting the... I'm trying to hit the, you know, the side of the block. Yeah, like that. Why don't I do YouTube anymore? I do. I just not as consistent as I should be, and I have a lot more trouble writing than I used to, but I think that's just my inner system's way of justifying being lazy. Whoa, I don't recognize this one. Whew. It's kind of fast to go down there, but it sucks to lose that height. You just lose that advantage. Ah! Placed it in front of me again. That was a crazy correction. Holy crap. No, oh my god, and I fall at the last second while it's still very clippable. You have a pretty cool keyboard, I must say. Thank you very much. I love these keycaps. I knew they'd be good for, like, this exact reason. Wasn't why I got them. Or it might have been. Might have been part of my decision making. I got them years ago. Artifact Bloom keycaps, they're called. I was looking into cupcake style key switches, and I found out that reverse cupcake style key switches existed, and then I looked for ones that had the clear milky top instead, and I found one. It's on drop, and they're not paying me to say that, and they probably should be. Because honestly, I've probably sold a bunch of these keycaps at this point. People do ask about it. I'm not like tooting that horn here. I'm just saying it. Like we talk about it. We talk about things. Oh, no. Oh, wow. That was going to be in the low 110s. Good. Good. Not bad. What mouse do I have? It's called the Mionix Avior Pro. It is an ambidextrous mouse with 2 buttons on each side. They should probably also be paying me for me to say that. But you know what? I don't care. The lighting portion of it could do better. The lights on this thing are trash. Like, you can't tell, but this is like not actually... Okay, hang on. Let's go to here. You might not be able to tell here. It's on a white setting, and it kind of looks white, and you can kind of see that it's flickering, but like... Hang on. This is blue. This is orange. You can't tell on camera. But the point is that this is actually, like, in software, a very deep yellow that I have that set to. The color, like, accuracy is trash, but otherwise, it's like a really good mouse. You're literally at prom right now. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. My friends kept shutting on me for being a year younger. Oh, man. I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to say it. Oh, and is it good for drag clicking? I don't think so. Bro, I'm 35. Like, them, like, giving you crap for being a year younger, that's just like really funny to me. Because it's like, it matters so little when you finally grow up. All right, anyways, let's continue. But no, I don't think it's good for drag clicking, and I don't like drag clicking at all. I mean, it's a fun hobby if you enjoy doing it, but like, it's never used in competition. Honestly, there should be drag clicking competitions, though. There should be, where that's the intention. That would be cool. Just to like see one competition by by the best drag clickers, like a gauntlet where like you have an hour to get the best bridging time you can, or maybe like 30 minutes or 15 minutes or something, and that's just like the gauntlet. It's just like a live competition where if you win during that time, it'd be nuts. I mean, I feel like you would learn who's the best of the best fast, but I also know there's a lot of good drag clickers out there. So it's like, it would be hard to like, I don't know. It could be interesting. I gotta get better at that. No, stop. There we go. Good enough. God, I'm getting so decent at least like single jumps like that. Oh, ooh. I even saw that my cursor was too high up, so right before I fell. Oh, I did. Yeah, there you go. I did it again. You're on the dance floor. My peers are jumping so much the floor is literally shaking. Add to it. Add to the chaos. Try and tear down the area where the prom is. With your feet, of course. I meant, wait. Don't ban me, Twitch. I meant that in a dancing kind of way, not in any other way kind of way. Dude, this music is like, I gotta add this one to the playlist. I gotta add the first one on my playlist, my like playlist too. Let's restart. Oh my god. Oh man, I might have been chasing. Maybe I don't think I was quite chasing down sub 1 minute, but let's see. Let's see. That was weird. All right, not bad. 115 flat. Yeah, two streams in one day. Is this really AntVenom? Why is there only 23 viewers? I don't stream that often, man. It just is the way of the world. I don't post that often. I don't stream that often, so nobody knows when to look out for me. And I would bet most people, since they followed me, have had phone notifications break for their app. Because, like, you know, most of my followers I got during a different era, and, like, Twitch, notifications break pretty fast. Like, well, within a few years, I mean, so relatively speaking. So, it's just a combination of things. I do not mind. We are here to grind. Okay, I don't even know why I'm doing this one. I always skip it. I just need to continue doing that. Kind of unrelated, but would you want to see a picture? Would you want a picture, see my prom dress you kind of want to show someone? That's entirely up to you. I remain wary about encouraging that because of the way the internet works, but if you feel comfortable with it, you can post it. Well, If you have a rank on Discord, you can post it there for sure. If you have at least hero rank. Which you do, right? Ooh, that was nice. Clean. Oh, crap. I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, I kind of felt that because I only had one shot because of where my jump was to get that. You know how my Discord? No, I meant like the public Discord server because it's like otherwise you're posting a picture here. It's like I mean like that's what I mean. That's why I said what I said before. Because yeah, but I'm not against it. You know, if you feel like showing it, that's the point I'm making. If you can figure that out, I'm not like specifically against it or anything. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, was that 138? Yeah, that makes sense. I hate this meta. Oh, I did it again. Dude, I really didn't think that was going to happen. Fine, map. I'll make a fool out of you. Sure. No! No! I got shift spammed off the back of the block. You hope everyone is safe? I hope so too. Something going on? Wow, that almost looked intentional. Someone yelled chicken. Oh. Wow, I got all early presses on those like last 5 blocks. It was really subtle, but like I pressed the button so early. I actually would really... Okay, so this is going to be a 5-second delay. But I actually kind of wanted to try it. Okay, now I no longer want to try that one. Apparently fire broke out at the prom. What? Wait. Wait a minute. Oh! I missed those, like, 3 lines! I missed the story! Oh! I'm sorry. Wait, are you for real? This is actually, like, goated. Hang on, wait. I'll just AFK here for a second. We'll AFK here. Yeah. Wait, are you serious? Like, are you all actually... Okay, I'm gonna guess yes, because I'm gonna guess... Okay. I believe you. I believe 100%. I just had to double check. What? Guess you should have gotten that picture. Did you get a picture of the fire? Is someone videoing the fire? Can you see the flames? I mean, as long as you're safe, right? Like, step 1, be safe. Step 2, can you see the flames? Wait. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. But yeah, step 1, everyone get out okay. But step 2. Gamers like, yes, I can see the flames. Oh my goodness, no one is recording it. And gamers doing what they got to do now and filming it. as they like, you know, run out of the building, like heroically. The flames just like consume the room and Gamer's the last one out. Yo, what up, Josh Cooper? We are indulging a story right now because apparently Gamer X was at prom and fire broke out. Okay, I don't want to miss another message from Gamer X because I'm gonna suppose that Gamer X is nobody hear you hear the crackling? Okay. Stay safe. Stay safe. But it would be really funny if you got a picture showing some part of flames. That would be amazing. You will never lose that image ever. But, you know, be safe is the point. Yeah, the double wraparound. Ah! The block didn't place below me. My movement didn't work. Ah, what am I actually doing? All right, let's restart this run. No, let's restart this run. Chat, I have an interesting story to tell you about my keyboard here in a little bit. I'll start telling it next run, but I want to lock in for this one. Sorry. Sorry. I need to get used to not laughing like that. Or not making noises like that if people are going to try and watch the stream as a vibe stream. Just excited, that's all. How did you die? Burned alive watching an AntVenom. How did you die? I burned alive because AntVenom directly told me, and I have video proof of it, to run into that building and take a picture of the open flames. Except I didn't do that, Twitch, to be clear. To be clear, Twitch, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. That's what makes it a funny Twitch. Okay, yeah, everyone's okay. See, Twitch, everything's fine. So what? Is your prom burning to the ground? Are you going to be able to say for the rest of your life? Like, you kind of are, right? But is the building burning to the ground? Like, that's what I mean. Like, gotta ask the real questions here. Because, you know, yeah, I went to prom. Yeah, it burned to the ground. Right, now we can start laughing about it because it's, everyone's okay. So wait, I have a few. What if we're being trolled? What if this is actually an elaborate troll? I don't think it. You know what? For now, I'm gonna pretend it's actually not an elaborate troll. Would Cairo do that to us? I don't think Cairo would. Or would GamerX do that to us? Excuse me, I got the names confused as I was looking. Would GamerX do that to us? I don't think so. You were laughing at the start. Why? Because you're fibbing about it? I'm kidding. Okay, good. Good. I see your name a lot. I want to trust you. I believe you. I truly do. I'm only fibbing for the content. I swear. Ooh. Ah! I'm not good enough for that. I gotta get to the point where I don't need to... Where I can just point at the wall and hold right-click, or just right-click once. And, like, actually just get it. Because right now, like, I'm pretty reliant on spam clicking, but I want to be able to actually, like, time it. I think I would, like, I'd probably want to train with, like, a mod that makes the hitbox bigger. And I know that those exist. But I wouldn't want to rely on that. I was watching a stream when the fire broke out. Local woman states, I was watching a stream when the fire broke out. Almost burned to death, but it was worth it. Oops. What's your next video going to be about? I've got a few things in mind right now. One of which is like mostly written, but I'm having a hard time capturing the visuals, actually. It's about what is it? Hang on. It's about a quote-unquote real-time corruptor, where you can corrupt Minecraft and it would just be titled, "This is Corrupted Minecraft." And, like, I have a bunch of footage of it, but it's hard to look at that footage, and I know I need a bunch more of it. I know I need a bunch more footage for that video, and it's just like, I just haven't felt like working on that one. But I've got a few others in mind. Am I doing any more music videos now? Yo, what up, Velvet? When is the AntVenom Minecraft server coming back? I want to play Get Down. You mean Deadly Descent? I think you meant that one. You want to play Hunger Games? I wish we lived. I wish we lived in the world where that could have just kept on going and working. Would have loved that. Dude, back in 2014, it was on the original AntVenom server to-do list to add achievements, and I think we would have been, like, the first to do it. I don't know if even, like, Hypixel had achievements by that point. A lot of the point of the server was going to be focused around it when we were going to hit release phase. But I also didn't have, like, the budget, or, you know, of, like, a crew like Nox Crew that I could actually do it quickly. If the server was making more, I think it would have worked out, because my business partner in that one was very skilled in that regard, in hiring the right people. Yeah. Ooh. That ending could have been a little better. Not bad. That was what, a 117.8. Not bad. Anything below 120, I'm pretty happy with. Ah, it's this obstacle. I forgot about it. How did I do to get to the other side? I did okay. But it wasn't really because of, like, my bridging. A little bit. There's, like, one section that definitely helped me clutch up because I kept up with Purpled. And then I just followed Purpled in, and there wasn't many people behind me to punch me. I just didn't jump there. Ooh, I almost felt like I was doing that faster than usual. And I listened to the podcast that you did with Orbits. Yo, let's go. That was a while ago. That was with the Inside Minecraft crew, or was that a different podcast? I thought, yeah, I think those guys. Ah, I was really hoping for that to work, because this is looking clippable. Not clippable, but like, I just mean like playing of a standard enough to where I would want to consider clipping it. Not that I would ever impress anyone on YouTube or anything like that. Yes. That's kind of a better way to handle that. Ah, dang it. Your idea, hang on, is let me read out this message. Give me a second, chat. You said that one of your ideas is the Minecraft crafter. What about your other ideas? My ideas. What happens when you try to run Minecraft with as little RAM as possible, and you try to run Minecraft in a computer with progressively less RAM, starting at 64 megabytes, and then you can see how it affects the Minecraft worlds. Could be interesting. The thing is, I don't know what would happen with Minecraft aside from it complaining that there's not enough RAM or it lag spiking a lot. And I actually, it's funny. I don't mean to rain on your parade. I hope I'm not. I just want to like, but I'm just being straight about this next thing. I did see a video that got recommended to me like today that said running Minecraft with 8 megabytes of VRAM. And that, which is a totally different animal to limit Minecraft on, you know, because you have to fit textures into VRAM. And that could, you know, maybe wreak havoc on Minecraft in ways that other parts of game rendering with the CPU don't. I haven't clicked on that video yet, but I did see that that video was a thing. So that one does make me wonder. But yeah. The video as far as the Minecraft corruptor is concerned, I mean, I suppose your question wasn't so much about that, but just like what my, you know, what other ideas I have. Well, I've got a few. I'm just debating like how much I want to talk about them, right? It's like how into detail about my current projects do I want to get? I've got two primary ones in mind with a backup one that I might actually do first just to get a video out like within a week of today, which is a video that's like largely already done. If any of y'all saw the two shorts that went on the channel, it would be a full-length video to that, pruning the peaceful map, handling world conversion, kind of an all-encompassing piece that talks about like everything you would need to know, you know, and just like an info dump video, right? I feel like that could be really cool if it's just like a lot of things, You know, just like a ton of things you would ever need to know about world conversion, what versions go into what, and also this project, this mega project that I worked on with my Peaceful map, which is a practical application of needing to know, you know, what Minecraft versions, you know, you might need to adjust around. Um, a guy in my Discord named Slim Jim compiled a list of like all versions of Minecraft where like particular save formats would work with each other. And like, let's just say, for example, you cannot load a release 1.3 world and release 1.0 because they use fundamentally different save formats. But like you could load a release 1.4 version or world and release 1.3. And that would work, technically speaking. So like there are tons of nerdy details about that I could put into the same video that I talk about my Peaceful Map pruning project, which involved needing to know like what versions to load your map in later versions. It makes it sound like it's just a map loading video, but like I just mean all kinds of map conversion quirks, trivia, whatever, just kind of a mega video. And I have a lot of that already like filmed, which is kind of the thing with that video. And it wouldn't be that hard to write. I need to stop getting into these super epic videos that take forever to write and just like destroy my soul for one reason or another, which has kind of been what's been happening with some of the recent projects I've chosen. They've either been too research heavy, where I'm just like not really sure, you know, how to approach it, and then I get stuck. I just need to choose simpler subjects. But there are a few more, you know, so there's the Corruptor video, which is just a subject I would just have to power through. I mean, it's 8 minutes written. I would just need to film it. I just might have to downgrade my personal standards for what I want that video to look like, because I really want that video to be like a nice cinematic piece, but I also got to get content done. So there's that. And I'm considering getting back into like trivia content, getting back into just info dump videos, interesting facts, things like that. I don't think I want to talk about updates unless it's like in a retrospective sense. Like I would say maybe even particularly after it's released, like not talk about snapshots, but talk about the released versions, right? Because I don't know, I don't really like being a news channel. I like all of the videos to be, you know, evergreen, to be relevant, and snapshot videos cut into that for the sake of, you know, making quick videos. And, that's not to say no one who makes snapshot content is like good or anything. I mean, there's plenty of good names out there. I mean, Phoenix, Zuma, you know, plenty of people. But I feel like there's a certain kind of content I want done on the AntVenom channel, and I feel like I just need to loosen up with the subjects that I choose. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You like the floppy disk video and the world limits videos a lot? Yeah, I mean, I do like making videos like that. Oh my god, I actually made that. Ah. Whoa, that recovery was midair. See, I can just do that. Like, I don't know why I don't. Okay, ooh, this is a great run so far, actually. It's not showing up in the timer so much. This feels like it was a pretty good run. Not bad. Honestly, that's understandable, and I get where you're coming from in terms of content creation, yeah. But there is also a part of me that's like, I just haven't been putting as much effort into content creation lately, and I need to, like, actually try more, because, like, I feel like some of these subjects where I'm like, oh, this is so difficult, are, like, not actually that hard. And I just need to, like, make the content. Oof. Oh, I tried. I tried to be sneaky. I should have literally just done that. Ooh, is that... Oh my god, I may have just had a breakthrough in my mind about this. Let's test this. Need to actually do the right actions, though. I've been trying to think of... Yeah, that. I've been trying to think of a way where I will reliably land and not jump, and without having to spam click, and I'm just thinking, like, maybe when I hit the wall for the first time, maybe I should just be holding right click. You know, instead of just spam clicking like crazy. Yo, what up? Hey, Ant, haven't watched you in a bit. I'm sure you hear that a lot now, but I hope, you know, your existence means a lot to me. Frog, I appreciate that. Appreciate you dropping in. And I hope that life has been treating you well ever since the days where you first watched a video of mine. And I'm not saying I hope your life was bad before that. Dude, am I just gonna be, like, way faster by doing that? Kind of seems that way. Oh, I tried to clutch that up. I tried. See, like, there, I feel like I didn't have to... Oh, right. Okay, you need to spam click if the amount of time you'll be spending looking at the block you're trying to get to won't be more than, like, a little bit of time. But here... Oh my goodness, I should just be holding right click. Okay, there my problem was never looking... Gotta, like, know the angles that you can look at. You also don't want to have your face smashed up against a wall when you're trying to land against the wall, because you have fewer angles to work with. You want to be, like, a little away from the wall. Okay, that I'm surprised didn't work, but I'm guessing that by the time my crosshair hit the side of that block, I was falling too fast. So that was just more of a miscalculation on my part, not knowing how long my crosshair would be looking at it, because... Hang on. Okay, I tried. Do you do more casual videos, and do you enjoy more casual videos and smaller audiences on Twitch? I like it when there's about 100 to 1 to 300 active chatters usually. Something, well, maybe not active chatters, like when there's like 1 to 300 viewer streams with active chats where, you know, people like want to talk. So like that can range, you know, as far as Twitch viewership, like a lot. But I think you might get what I mean, and that's usually what I enjoy. You get up over 1,000 and things start to devolve quickly these days. But a tight-knit community sub 1,000, yeah, that's a vibe for sure. Ugh. Hate having to do this. Bye. How'd you get into obstacles? Like, how, like, who got me into it? Or, like, where is the server? And, like, how do you play it? Who asked that? AK5 did. AK5's been here before. I assume AK5 is asking how I got into playing obstacles in the first place then, because I've seen AK5 before. So I'm going to assume that question. How did I get into it again? I'm trying to think. I mean, I know Fruit Berries was a really early inspiration for me on this one. I mean, Fruit Berries was like, you know, the fruit montage was kind of, I would say, like, I don't know if it was the first spark for me. I can't think of when the first, like, spark for me on this one was. Just playing against people who could do that. You know, so kind of, I would say the answer to that one's more my peers. You know, people who are really good at this, and I was like, wow, you can do that much, like, with this game? Because, like, you know, not a ton of people know, but a lot of my hardcore audience will know that I am a master of another movement-based game that's not Minecraft related. And the part I love about that specific game most, that being the Tony Hawk series, is the part where it's not you versus anyone else. It's just you versus yourself. It's you versus your ability to improvise and whatnot. And this is the exact same thing. So once I kind of made that connection, I really started getting into this stuff. This is the bad spot to be standing. All right, I went to the bad spot of that obstacle. It's not the obstacle I thought it was. You should watch my Tony Hawk stuff. That sounds fire. The channel is called Thug Pro Hub. And I think at least, well, the featured video for sure will work. You can see that is just like a compilation video of mine. So if you want to see, then go for it. The channel is called Thug Pro Hub. It's a half community channel, half my channel. So, like, there are videos on it from the old days that are archived that, like, are not mine. But everything that's been posted for the past few years has been largely mine. Alright, cool. Dude, chat, I gotta, hang on. I gotta show y'all something, though. Chat, we're gonna go on a little detour, okay? I'm gonna show you something. Alright, here we are. I bought this thing recently. Let's go ahead and let's get some light on this situation here. I bought this thing recently, which is called, well, there's plenty of portable game consoles that are out there, but I love this one because it's like a mini Switch Mini. And hang on, is this thing even on? Oh, it is. By the way, that's my wallpaper. I hope you love it. It's Office Space on the Windows XP background. Hang on. Let me make sure I know what I'm bringing up. Give me a second, because I'm firing up the launcher. Sony, PlayStation. I have been playing so much Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on here. And yes, I do own the game. Alright, give it a second to launch. Yo, by the way, you can see yourselves and the microphone arm that you exist on right now. Yo. Okay, what does that say? Oh, crap. Hang on. What does that say? How many achievements does that say? I don't remember. But I've been achievement farming like crazy in this game, and I'll show you why. I just want to load this up. Because anyone who knows the original Tony Hawk Pro Skater, though it takes forever to load, because of course it does. And I don't have save states on this because I'm playing this for achievements, and the emulators turn that off for retro achievements. But I want to load this up, and I just want to show y'all. Hang on. How am I going to handle this? You know what? Fine. We'll do it this way. I'll bring y'all closer. Hang on. I got to disable the music. We're doing this, chat. All right. I just want to show you all how this looks, even though it looks a little bit goofy. All right, we're going to do a run real quick. Because it just looks so good, and I've been having so much fun playing this, and I feel like showing y'all. All right, let's see if I can get a good run going. If not, whatever. Oh, hang on. We start again. We start again. Oh, God, you can see my face at certain angles. I don't like that. All right, here we go. Oh, I missed it. Well, anyways, the game looks really good on this. It's just like widescreen, you know? I don't know. It's... Okay, now I'm going to get copyright struck for this. And that was a bad angle to start on. I hope I'm not boring too many of you here. All right, come on. No, I'm not going to make that either. Jeez, what? Maybe I... Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I decided to start doing this intro differently in order to get speed. Because this is just like guarantees you have a ton of speed. Oh, I missed it again by inches. It low-key looks like a remaster. I mean, seriously. Hang on. I just want to get the combo going once. Ah. Come on. It really is one of the best soundtracks ever. Let's get it going. Ah. I'm embarrassing myself and... Whoa. Oh, the music started again because I hit the spacebar. We gotta get this. I gotta perform for the audience. I need to get the combo going. Ah. This game is actually seriously difficult. Hang on. Let me even bring you even closer. Because why not? I can. My setup is made for this. Oh, hold up. Come on. Ah! I'm hitting stuff! How long can I play this before Twitch requires me to change my category? Oh my god. No, now all the other tricks are just bad. You can see what you're going for there. No, I'm gonna get it. I have to do this like 3 times in a run in order to get like a top 10 leaderboard position. But I do have that. Ugh. Oh, I bailed. Dang. Honestly, that is not a grind I should be testing. I missed the special trick, but I kept it going. Come on. Man. We're gonna get this, chat. I'm so sorry, but it's just now a requirement that I get this. Even one combo and I'll just accept it. We don't need a whole run. Oh my god, but I need the trick. I need to show y'all the trick. But dude, this really does have the best soundtrack. Come on. Oh my god. I missed it again. I don't know why I'm missing it. We're gonna get it though. This is just warming up. Alright, you know what? Alright, let's go for a run. If we don't get it, we don't get it. But now it's exciting. Oh! Dang it! I wasted a good double hard flip on that. Because I got cocky. That worked? Okay, I want to do a backflip here then. No. Go, 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 go. I'll read that chat message in a second. Come on. Oh no, I missed the dark slide here. That's kind of important. Fine. It's only 13,000. Yeah, because I missed... Oh man, that's the worst 13,000 I've ever seen. See? It's difficult. Can I get at least one before the run is over? Get 200,000. Ah. Dang it. Timer would overwhelm you. Eh. No, you can turn off the timer. You can play without it, but... Oh, wait. Did I hit 300,000? I don't think I did. I think I fell short by like less than 50 points. Come on. It's... Oh, and he crosses it. It's not even my high score, but, you know, a little 300,000 for the audience. We take these. We take these. Let's go. Let's go. And that was with like 2 sets of like a bunch of botched combos. So like I could beat that 400,000. And let's see here. Let's go to achievements because, you know, of course I feel like showing off. I mean, what? We're streaming. We're showing stuff off. I'm in 8th place on the leaderboard, by the way. If I had, yeah, and I probably could eke out 4th or 3rd on this. If 600,000 is a tall ask, 500 could probably do that. I just need like 2 or 3 really good combos, but yeah, you can see the name there for it there. Anyways, yeah, let's bring the camera back up and let's go back in the game here. So yeah, that was the thing. What have I been doing in life recently? I've just been getting by. That's what I've been doing recently. All right, let's turn that off. Let's also get the camera back into position. And today we're just vibing. Let's turn that lighting off. Get that lighting off of my face so we can have our orange vibe light back. Dude, chat, you want to hear the most turbo nerd thing that I did today? Like right before going live, actually between MCC stream and this one. I put this hand cam on a Manfrotto tripod mount so that I can immediately click it off and put something else on there. So like, hang on. I mean, you can't see. You know what? Fine. I'm going back. It's so that I could snap this on at a moment's notice and have my phone up there. Just because I felt like doing it. I felt like doing it. It has practical application. I know it. Do I have a job other than YouTube? Not presently. I've actually really been feeling the desire to get back more into YouTube lately. It's just a matter of pushing myself to do it. And I know that I have to do it. I just know that. But Josh, I've come here to escape my real life problems, not to talk about them. It's all good, though. Nope. Dang it. You'd watch me if I got back into it for real. You need some comfort content like mine. Do I qualify as comfort content? I wouldn't be doing like Let's Plays on YouTube or anything. But if you mean like the stuff I was doing in like 2017, 2018, 2019, that sort of thing, like that's coming back in a big way. It's just a matter of, well, I say in a big way. I mean, like, I'm going to be putting a lot more effort towards it, is the thing. Like, that's been my desire. I've been going back and forth lately, and, like, some people who have been paying attention enough have really seen this. I've been battling whether or not I want to stream or do YouTube full-time. I've been really battling with it. Like, in moments like this where I can just vibe out, it's like, I'm more, you know, pushed towards just streaming. Because it's like, I don't got to worry about research. I don't got to worry about editing. I don't got to worry about that. You know, I feel like if I'm just being me and doing my thing. But I have been pushing myself personally lately to be, like, less angry. Especially, like, with my commentary, I mean. You know, not getting mad if I die or something. You know, just stuff like that. Not letting that part show through. And instead just being the confident AntVenom that everyone expects me to be. And that I aspire to be, honestly. And how do you get confident? By training. That's what the point of training is. To me, anyways. Oh. Dude, the song slaps too, I'm not gonna lie. Oop, overjumped. Hello? Oh, it's this obstacle. Bridge all the way. Yeah. That felt pretty good. That felt pretty good. What kind of music do I like? The kind of music I generally like is a lot of what you're hearing right now. But I've got an affinity for rock as well. You know, the good old rock and roll. As far as like, you know, 2000s era, a lot of alternative rock stuff. I mean, I don't like any of the modern TikTok music. I'll give you that. Okay, I shouldn't say any, but most. I'm thinking about switching up what I'm doing, though. I just mean, like, for the stream. Thinking about it. But maybe I don't want to make a big commitment right now. I was thinking about going to only up. Yo, what up, Toph? Speaking of that. But I also I don't feel like I need to practice regular parkour. Have I played Only Up yet? The Only Up 2 on Saituxine? I haven't played the actual, like, Only Up, like, game, no. But I'm just talking about Saituxine's, map recreations. I don't know why. Why do I bridge when I don't know what's there? I do that all the time. I did it today in MCC. I was like bridging, but just not thinking about the fact that, you know, there's enemies that may be looking at me. Shane must have been so proud of me when he saw me before he killed me after my long bridge. That jump didn't happen there. Yeah, I played Only Up 2 on day 1. So I was a part of that, like, streamer event that they did. It's pretty fun. Okay. I learned navigate. Oh, I was really hoping that would reach. I'm so good at that now, dude. I love being good at corner bridging. I just need to get good at stair bridging. And then I need to, like, get more exact with, like, how I jump around and navigate the map, because I'm not fast yet. I play so safe. But I want to be able to play, like, at full speed, you know, like, I'm gonna say Fruitberry style, like, for sure. That was not necessary to run around that. Ooh, I didn't mean to fall off there. Yo, you're gonna head out for now, but thank you for interacting with me. You genuinely mean a lot to me. I let you sit on that. I hope you're still here to hear me say you're welcome. I have a bad habit of sometimes missing chat messages for a minute or two, but you know I appreciate you, even if you're not here to hear it right now. Ugh, dang it. No. Oh, fine. I'm alive. I'll just take the time penalty on that one. It's fine. Oh, okay. Oh no, I blocked my... Oh my goodness. It was such a trying little run to ultimately end with me blocking myself. Whoops. That's unfortunate when that happens 3 times in a row. You know what the funny thing is that the end, if the obstacle is on the roof, but it's at within the last, I believe 2 to 3 blocks of the obstacle on the very last obstacle, within, it looks like 5, the roof rule just stops applying. So if you stop seeing the particles, you can just walk on the roof. It's fine. Wait, the way the recoil happened there, that was strange. I was so close to clutching that one. So close. Yo, what up, Angus? Did y'all see C418's Minecraft Volume Alpha got added to the Library of Congress recording registry this year? Just found out that I cheer. Yeah, I heard about that. It's pretty sick. Glad to own the vinyl of that record. You should make a second channel called AntVenom Casual or start uploading to AntVenom 2 again and have casual content like this. I think casual content like this is for Twitch. I'm not gonna, like, do anything Let's Play style unless it's, like, you know, a VOD. Wow, I'm surprised that worked. Holy crap. Hang on, I'll read the message more thoroughly in a second, though, because maybe I misread it a little bit, because I kind of rush read it. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, I'm getting, like, actually decent at that. It's just, like, feeling out when a jump is gonna happen. You know, that sort of thing. Just getting good at it. Okay, that was a misjudge of a jump. Just when I say I'm getting good at something. Oh, I was going for an actually stupid jump there. Like a dummy stupid jump. Ah, went for it. Yeah, casual content like this, like, this would be very live stream format. Like, I don't really, you know, have, like, anything that I would talk about, like, a commentary channel, per se. I mean, I could, but, like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like the only way a channel like that does successful is if you talk about drama. And I can't say that I have, like, a particular interest in doing content like that outside of Twitch and VODs. But I do have a VODs channel now, so there's that. Oh no, I felt I shifted one frame too early. I can feel out those frames now, dude. It's so strange. Cause like, this is truly one of the few skills that I feel like I have really grown a lot over the past few years. And I'm feeling it right now. It's like I could feel on something as fast and precise as movement like this that I was one frame short, or, you know, on my shift press there. It was like, oh wow. I was like, wow, I felt that that was actually exactly what that was. That was a little bold, but so was AntVenom and Survival Games 1. How I wasn't more nervous during that is beyond me. Facing the absolute juggernauts of an industry that I was, like, just crawling up. and then besting all of them. Why did I stop uploading to AntVenom 2? I never really took it that seriously. You're saying like the content I used to do on AntVenom 2? It's because I don't play a lot of general games. I mean, I actually do a lot more these days than I used to back then. But I don't know. It's a good question. I'll give you that much. Oh! In your opinion, who is the best MCC player? That's a tough one. If you mean in terms of raw skill, I think I gotta give it to Fruit Berries, as I immediately fall. But I would say close behind would be Fire Breath Man. I just feel like Fire Breath Man falls short in a few critical ways. Like, I feel like Fire Breath Man like is extremely strong in PvP and very strong, you know, very strong in Parkour Warrior and all that. There's just, I feel like whatever is going on in Fruit Berries' brain to maneuver the way that he does puts him on a tier of his own when he's already pretty much matched against all the other S tiers in like every other form of gameplay. You know, and he's just got this like flair about him. Like, I see him like dancing all across the game. You know, this dude dances on this game for fun. And I feel like skill-wise, that's something that Fire Breathman doesn't quite exude quite as much. I don't know if exude is the right word, but just like, you know, the aura. Yeah. Bro, AK5, don't look at me. Don't look at me. What about the best MCC of all time? The one where I won? No. Wait, I want to die. Dude, let's go. I spawn in a death situation. Let's do it. Yo. Oh. Okay. Alright. Yeah, your 1.8 server, yep. Yep. That's how that goes down. Jeez, best MCC player of all time, or best MCC of all time, because we talked about. All right, my goodness, which one would be the best? That's tough. There's just so many moments from so many MCCs where you could argue any of them to be the best. If you want to know my favorite, I mean, personal, you know, from a personal feeling standpoint, my number 1 and 2 are going to be my first MCC and the first MCC I won. Maybe maybe I could answer like my favorite. Hang on, let me go to Reefy Stats real quick. I'm not going to show my browser on screen right now. Reefy Stats, let's see. I just want to see. I want to go to my page. Well, the one today was fun, but let's see. Haunted Hoedown. I had a lot of fun with MCC 35. That was for sure. That to me felt like a step up performance. That was the first time I teamed with Shadoon, but it was with Orion Sound and CPK. And like I feel like I did pretty well there. Having an amazing performance in Haunted Hoedown, Sands of Time was really nice. You remember watching me in first grade and you're in college now? Yo, Frank, let's go. Let's go. Dude, I did bad today, though. This was actually my second worst performance, but that performance would not have been nearly as bad if Sparkles didn't die in Sands of Time. Like, I feel bad for making the call out that I did today. I really do. Where I was like, Mike, we can place the sand in the thing. Let's go. But I was just excited, and I didn't realize that Sparkles was about to get himself stuck. And I also didn't think to myself, maybe I should look around, see where everyone is before I call out using sand like that. But I'm carefree. I'm tunnel visioning carefree. So, yeah, that's the thing about today's. God, I think my favorite MCC personally was Haunted Hoedown. I mean, when it, grinding 10 MCCs and then winning. I think one of my favorite moments was my first favorite moment probably was MCC 25, where I came in first in a round of Hole in the Wall, but like, that's whatever. But still, it was nice to come first in a round of something. That was my first of anything. One thing I haven't gotten yet, though, is I haven't placed first in a mini game, I don't think. I've gotten third in Parkour Warrior, like overall. But I don't think I've placed first in any one of them. Unless I was tied, unless it was a team game. Yo, Summoning Salt just went live. Let's go. Dude's been grinding Super Mario Brothers lately. Alright, anyways, I think I'm gonna go back to the game here. Either that or I'm gonna end off my stream kind of soon. I think actually it's 11 o'clock. I may end off my stream here pretty soon. So if there's anything y'all want to talk about, now would be a great time. I'm more than willing to chat. But I do think this stream will be short-lived. It will not be a 6-hour stream like I did that one time, like a year or two ago. Why did I start bridging when I didn't? I just assumed. Favorite game across every event you've ever played? Pandora's Box, Mayhem, Block Wars, and MCC. Probably the... Oh, God, Trailblazers? I feel like it's got to be Trailblazers, personally, from Block Wars. Because that one kind of combines everything. It's like, choose your chosen skills. You don't have to be great at everything, but if you have chosen skills, choose them and get your points as efficiently as you can. And I really like that style of game. Yo, what up, Extreme of Fire? How goes it? Now I don't want to end my stream quite as much. Extreme of Fire, welcome. MCC seems like so much fun. It's given me an idea. I mean, what's your idea? You gonna tell the chat? You gonna share it? Maybe I want to do something other than this. But if I go to Parkour Warrior, I'm going to be focused on that too much because it's nonstop from beginning to end. I don't talk with chat. Thoughts on tuberculosis? L. Off topic, but dude, off topic, but dude, I remember your Five Nights at Freddy's videos, but I didn't realize they were 9 years old. Yeah. The first survival games was 13 years ago. The second one, I think, is about at 13 years at this point, too. How did you get into breaking Minecraft as opposed to just playing Minecraft? How did you get into tech? How did you get into Minecraft? This Josh person knows how to ask questions. Seriously. Oh, my God. Also, I just realized the camera's way too low. Because I'm like, wait, I can't see my mouse. Go off to the right. There we go. Jeez. Got into breaking Minecraft because I've been into breaking games forever. Since the original Tony Hawk series. Hang on, let's bring the music down a little bit. I've been into breaking games since the Tony Hawk phase of playing games. But I mean, I've been breaking games in one way or another since I was 5. I mean, I don't think I learned it on my own, but I was fascinated by the ability to get infinite lives in Super Mario Brothers. Seeing that life counter roll over and all that. And just like wondering why those symbols were the way that they were. And then ultimately learning the way that they were. I mean, things like that. Just seeing things work in ways that they weren't really designed to. Like, that's awesome. I should have become a hacker. I should have learned how to code a little bit more and then become a hacker because that would be becoming an ethical legal hacker. I mean, I don't know how much would have beaten becoming a YouTuber, but yo, what up, Spacer? Yeah, how did I get into Minecraft? A friend of mine showed it to me. How did I get into tech? I've been into tech for you know what really got me into tech? I mean, I've been a nerd my whole life, but what really got me into tech was the what do you call it? The mockumentary sort of TV web show that was released in 2004, 5, 6, 7, and 8 called Pure Ownage. It was episode 8 of Pure Ownage that really got me into tech. The building a computer segment along with that entire episode, it got me into like, computer tech and, just computer towers and, computer hardware and all that stuff. That's what got me into that. What was your first computer game you ever played? I'm not going to say it was the first one I ever played, but the first one I put serious time into was probably The Sims because it was the first 3D computer game that like my computer could handle. Like my home computer, we upgraded from like a 200 megahertz processor to a 333 megahertz processor. And like that difference was actually what it took to either be able to run The Sims or not. And so like I already had this desire to play a PC game that wasn't available on anything else. And then I was able to play that. So it was the original Sims for sure. What's your favorite game other than Minecraft? It's got to be Tony Hawk Underground, or Tony Hawk, Underground Pro, the community mod. It's got to be that. How did you learn about your favorite game other than Minecraft? That Tony Hawk. How did I get into that one? I got into it because me and a close friend of mine, my best friend of many years, I should say, me and him lived in the same neighborhood, and I would often like go over his house after school and all that. And the Tony Hawk demo disc that came, like when you would go to Pizza Hut, every order for, I don't know if it was every order or what it was, but every order for a certain amount of time would come with a PlayStation demo disc that had the demo for Tony Hawk Pro Skater on it. And I got into it then, but I didn't like really get into high skill play until, well, for starters, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 was also my first online game. Because the back of the box intrigued me. The idea of playing games, 3D games online with other people was really intriguing. And I didn't have a great computer at this point, not one that could play games. So I was like, oh wow, skating with other people, that seems super intriguing. That's interesting. So my brother got me a PlayStation 2 network adapter. No, not Caveman Films. It's someone in real life. But my brother got me a PlayStation 2 network adapter, and I did have internet, so I was able to go online and play like that because I had a PS2, so I was able to play games online with that, and that's what got me into Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. And I didn't really get into it until Tony Hawk Underground because that was the first Tony Hawk that was modern that I owned, because I didn't get into Tony Hawk 3 online until 4 was already out. So I walked into a dead community. Well, not really a dead community, but it wasn't the latest game and I wasn't interested in it. But anyways, Tony Hawk 4, I played that online once when it was current, and then I owned Tony Hawk Underground, and then I really got into that game. That's the game I got into glitching with. Like, so my breaking games desire started with the Tony Hawk series. And then I got into playing the Tony Hawk series seriously in a competitive sense, like a year or two after that. Because I got roped into the improv community, which is like very tangentially and similarly related to the stuff that I've been doing here tonight, is the Tony Hawk series. So, like improvising in the Tony Hawk games. So yeah, you asked a lot of good questions, Josh. My goodness. If only more people like you existed. When it comes to chatters on Twitch, I mean. I love all of you. I think you get what I'm saying. I just mean, I just like, I just talked for like 5-10 minutes there on that. That clip goes out to you. Do you still play Super Mario Brothers now? When did you start? So now you're just throwing out the questions, my dude. When did you start playing Super Mario Brothers? I feel like these are AI generated questions. I'm not that into Super Mario Brothers. It's just it was a game I was playing when I was a kid, right? So like it's what I had access to, but like I didn't play a ton of it throughout the years. All right. How do now I was just like, all right, am I going to continue? You know what? Let's do another bridging round at least. Let's get one more out of our system here, and then if I'm done, I'm done. We shall see. Let's do it. Good. Yeah. This is a dumb route. That worked. Yeah, I did the thing. I did the funny. Not bad. These are not AI generated questions because the AI would say that I'm asking you too many questions. Not AI. I would never say that. You can't distract me and gaslight me like that. It's not how it works here. You can't gaslight me like that. Do I play any versions of Smash Bros? I played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for like a hot minute in 2019 and early 2020. That was it. Otherwise, I don't think I've touched Smash since like 2022. And did you hear Minecraft Steve is the best character in the current game? I think he's overrated. Yeah, I've heard he is objectively the best ever. It's true. And AI doesn't criticize people, does it? It depends on the AI. You can certainly code an AI to criticize people. It's just that all of the companies that want to become $1 million, $1 billion AI startups would rather not trash on the not rather not their AIs trash on their audience. But I mean, then there's Grok. So like, there's that, and I don't think Grok is all that censored. I mean, a little bit. But the AI can take a myriad of forms. It's AI. It's infinite possibilities of the way that they can be arranged. Uh, well, that was bold. Oh no! I didn't get the staircase. My cursor went a little too far left while I was in midair. I felt it happen. I didn't feel it happen, but I actually like my visual caught it. My eyesight actually like caught that happened and felt what the moment was supposed to be, and felt the moment that it fell apart. Oh, I messed up my shift pressing there. So I died twice in this run and still Just got a sub one, or still just got a 130. Hold on, I'll read that in a second. No, I really didn't make it to a single one of those. And I had my face pressed up against the block. Petition for a feature on Twitch that would radically change the site. Yo, by the way, what up, Caveman Films? All right, here's the idea. You know how on YouTube you can have different audio tracks and all that? Well, you should be able to stream multiple audio tracks to Twitch. So let's just say I'm doing this, right? I'm doing all of this. What if I wanted to stream a no microphone version where you're trying to sleep and you just want the sounds of someone doing in-game stuff and not their voice? And you just do that. Maybe you like the way someone plays. Yo, what up, Cayman Films, by the way? MCC, it was by points my second worst, but by vibes, it was my second best. It was a good event. We wound up tripping up on a few key areas that probably dropped us like 10 total placements. So I got 28th this time rather than like probably the, 15th to, I would say between 10th and 20th that I could have gotten, but it's all good. We had a ton of fun. It was nice in the latter games knowing that like we didn't have a chance at dodgeball. So I was like really ripping like strategies in games where I was like, okay, let's just go ham. Why isn't K-Man an MCC? Because he didn't ask Scott to be on the wait list. I waited like several months. I had to talk with Scott about that, and I don't know. I mean, activity has something to do with it. It's like I've had a slightly closer presence to a lot of the people who are in the MCC community, even before MCC was a thing. So it's a lot of things. It's not personal, though. I don't think that the MCC staff categorically hates caveman films. I don't think it works that way. Yo, cavemen showing up for an MCC would be great. If they do the coaching thing, like if they do rivals again, I got to see if I can get like a bunch of the boys on the team. No, they wouldn't accept that though. I know they wouldn't accept it, but it's such a cool idea. Where it's like, bro, just get cavemen films, Skitscape, and Sky does Minecraft. I'm joking. No, we'll get Seto Sorcerer, of course. That would be the original. Dude, that would be the original team from... We have fun around here. What? Dude, he said that he wanted to murder me. I'm allowed to joke about him. Let's get the original Team Ninjas and Lemon Trousers going again. The original MCC team. The original Nox Crew game show. Season 1, Game 1. Dude, Game Man, he told me about that stuff like that too. Oh my goodness. I think that you are a very great person, so I do not think that he should murder you. I mean, I don't know. I probably deserve it for one reason or another. I would imagine if I had to, I've never said this, but I would imagine if I had to guess, the reason why he did that is because the reason why he said that probably would have been because he wasn't in his right mind, and because I am kind of I was there during the genesis of his first explosion on YouTube, with the Minecraft tennis game and all that. So like I feel like if there's any amount of negative feelings he's felt over content creation throughout the years, he can largely attribute the explosion back to me. He has me blocked on Twitter too, by the way, guys. Like, I don't know what to say. I wish the best for the man. I just wish that he would be the best he can be to others. And I feel like in the last few years, I've seen improvement from what little I've seen about him, but I don't know the underlying everything about him. But I hope he's doing well. I hope he's treating those he's with and close to better. And yeah, that's about all I have to say about that. Don't murder me, Sky does Minecraft. Someone's gonna clip that. Please don't. Let this be between us. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it will be. You have to take that risk online. It's seriously. Don't know TBH LOL. If so, it's just for his music. Oh wait, I missed what was. I don't know. What happened to Sky? I haven't heard of him ever since like 2014, 2016. We're not gonna get too deeply into it here, but yeah, it's like, because it's like, I don't want to get into it. I just don't. It's out there. Yeah, yeah, there are YouTube documentaries about it, actually. That's true at this point. There was one that came out like a few months ago that I recall being pretty good, but also, actually, I don't remember enough about the video to make another comment, but I know that good ones have come out before. Do you like the direction Minecraft is going, or do you wish it was how it used to be? I mean, the problem with that is that I'm literally 13 years older than I was when I was at my most excited with Minecraft. So it's like who I was at 23 and who I am at 35 are two entirely different people. And different things motivate me. I'm not as motivated as I used to be. So it's like, and I'm not as excited about things as I used to be. So it's like, okay, am I calling Minecraft bad because I'm the one who's changed? Yeah, AK5, welcome. But hey, thankfully at least I don't look it. Though I do need to lose some weight for sure. I need to actually get on that train. And hey, today I feel like I've done a good job adjusting my stomach. I've barely eaten today at all. Who let the millennials on Minecraft? Right. Our generation are vampires. What, do vampires? Oh, yeah. Well, hey, if we're gonna have ourselves this kind of day, I mean, have any of y'all seen Captain Sparkles' hairline? Sorry, that was uncalled for. No, we love Sparkles. But as far as people who are getting noticeably older by look, Jordan, when you can see his hairline, is one of those people. Is that wrong for me to say? Am I crossing a line by saying something like that? Because I mean nothing by it. I'm just like joking around. But I gotta know now. It's like, wait a minute. You're 21 and Ant is making me feel old right now? Yo. But no, the reason why I was talking about that is because, when it comes to creators and seeing them getting old, what's the first thing you might usually see as a sign that someone is getting old? They start balding. And some people start that faster than others. So people who are going to gather that opinion faster with some creators than others. And I know that with Jordan, when that started, is when I started hearing that conversation. It's like, oh no, Unk is aging. Graying too. I'm way more okay with graying though. Dude, you can pull off like a silver fox look with good gray hair if you've got a full head of hair. Like you can just pull that off. And I'm way closer to that. Like, I'm not going to show my hairline, but like, I'm just proud of the fact that I even saw it today on stream when I was messing around with this camera here. When I was messing around with this, I saw the back of my head and I was like, wow, I don't have even the remotest sign of a bald spot on the back of my head, and I'm 35. I'm pretty okay with this. I might have a lot of other issues in life, but I'm glad that my hairline is not one of them. It's legit because we can't grow beards. Oh no, I can grow a beard only just from the middle of the mouth line down. The mustache portion is what doesn't really work. Oh, hey, you can run for president. I would never get into the presidency because all they would do is throw Soylent jokes out, and it would it would spread like wildfire. I would never get the presidency. Yeah, but it's patchy. No, you're right. You're right. I definitely don't, you know. I mean, honestly though, as I've gotten into my mid 30s, my ability to grow a more like thicker beard is actually like a thing I can do. Wait, you could actually run? I could. I actually could. I just got finished watching the whole Five Night FNAM. I know I'm late, but I love the details y'all put into it. I appreciate that, Matthew Plays. Five Nights at Minecraft, I'm guessing you meant? So MNAF. Oh, yo, look, it's an anagram for MNAF. Five Nights at Minecraft. Dude, that would be, imagine that being the sister series, Five Nights at Minecraft, where it's more Minecraft themed. Think Caveman Films, think Herobrine's Mansion. Just think what you did with Herobrine's Mansion, you know, before, you know, Hypixel stole the name. But more tangentially related to the vanilla lore of Minecraft, but it's still horror. It's like a tree branch of the Minecraft story that's like the horror elements. Like you could like seriously, you have the potential to recreate something as iconic as the not recreate, but to create something as iconic as Backrooms, I think. I bet you could. Why didn't you drag me into VC unless that derailed things too much? I'm not really in a VC mood so much. You know, the vibe, that sort of thing. I mean, I'd be more willing to talk with you privately in a call versus on stream right now. But, yeah. Yeah, we're just vibing right now. But I'm thinking of ending off stream here pretty soon. I'll probably be getting off the computer shortly after that. And I'm enjoying the text chat, you know, more. Like, getting it's funny, it's weird. I've actually been, like, super not against getting in calls with people, but I have been, you know, more than a lot of people that I've been adverse to it. And it's because I don't have reasons, but I am being honest about it. Yeah, I'm reclusive, thank you. It's just how it is. Okay, man, this is for you. Oh, I thought I was gonna make that. That one was gonna be to you. Four Pillar Survival is 14 years ago. Stop it. That's right, because we did that long before Minecraft launched. Long before the survival games. Caveman, I have a question for you. Because you of all people, I think, would have a really interesting answer to this. What was it like from your perspective watching my rise on YouTube? Like, I mean, because just to put into context, first Machinima Realm director to 1 million subscribers, right? It's like, that must have just looked a certain way from your perspective. Not like, not in any kind of bad way. I just mean like, you are your own person. I'm curious, like, what, you know, individual comments you might have to say about that. Honestly, it just kind of felt like we did it together, and we did. We did. For sure, man. I mean, honestly, you know, it's probably even fair to say, like, for me personally, I wasn't even really thinking too deeply about a lot at that time. Just kind of going with the flow. We were just doing what we were doing. Yeah, exactly. We were friends and more goofed around. Yeah. I don't think I would want to do, like, looking back at how everything has developed since, I'll be honest with you guys, if I could, like, see, how do I word this? Because you got to think this way sometimes. If I were in a position where I could just casually play Minecraft, like, a lot of the times face cam off, a lot of the time, you know, some of the times face cam on, whatever, I mix and match like y'all have seen me do, like y'all are watching me do right now. But where I could, like, be casual when I want to be and be, like, you know, more presenter when I want to be on camera and whatnot, and I could do that on Twitch full time, I would seriously consider it. Because everything that I don't like about content creation right now, it's funny, it falls on the YouTube side more for me. I don't like researching quite nearly as much as I used to. I don't like forcefully digging myself into topics nearly to the degree that I used to. But do I enjoy playing the game on, like, you know, a skill grind level? Actually, it's the one thing that's, you know, this is the one thing that's really kept me into the game. More so than most other things for the past 2 years now. And I think, you know, just playing the game and being casual about it was, like, something I really liked. I just don't think I mean, I enjoyed the, you know, documentary style of videos, but I don't like doing that with gameplay necessarily. I just like playing the game, not having to worry about how I'm going to turn it into a video. Back then, we didn't have to worry about it because it was uncut. So, however we presented ourselves, we put that shit into the video editing software. We hit render, like, within an hour. We didn't really have, the editing process was not a you know, was less about it being a creative process and more just a means to an end. Which was, you know, getting the video done and out and ready. Oh my god, that was not where I wanted to make that jump. So you like going with the flow compared to the researching meta? Yeah. Oh, wait. Dude, researching is so stressful for me now. Like, seriously, ever since the video where I said, was it like the beginning of the end for Mojang or something? Like, it was, oh god, what was the title of that video? I really should know this. About Minecraft going downhill. Where, you know, which I believe just about everything I said in that video, but it was like, it was about then that I started to feel a ton of pressure for every word that I said on the platform. And I don't know, I just, that was a lot of what kind of took the first, like, slice of the pie of my enjoyment out of researching. And now it's a process that I find myself struggling a little bit more with than I used to. I'm getting older. But the one thing that I would say that I've not really lost touch with is gameplay ability, but that's because it's woven into my bones, dude. I mean, especially with the Tony Hawk skill. It's like, even if my skills don't translate super well to Minecraft, or well, I shouldn't say not super well. They're translating more these days than they used to. But what I mean is, yeah, the downfall of Minecraft and Mojang has begun. Yes, that video. I don't know. I find myself enjoying gameplay more in my later years, just vibing with it. But it's like, I truly do not actually know where my enjoyment with this game stands and doesn't stand. It's like, I don't find myself wanting to do this every day, right? But that's the ADHD problem. You know, different interests on different days. But dude, this stuff is just so fun to me. Just being able to move around. I need to get better though about checking my surroundings.
My
like,
mom really messed this
one up. Today in Sky Battle, I had a really big example of that. By the way, thank you, Squimscom. Squimscom. I think I'm gonna guess Squimscom, not Squimscom, but Squimscom. Yo, cheers, Mr. Ant. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well tonight. I appreciate it. Well, Ant, I've brought this up, but it's a lot better mentality going back to 2012 and just recording you playing around with record on, but not like it was the reason why you're doing it. I mean, I don't know if just the excitement of a growing YouTube channel was enough to push me back then, or if like it's like I was legitimately enjoying the game more back then. I mean, Minecraft is seriously like when you get into, you know, if you get into Minecraft after having had no exposure to it for your entire life up until your early 20s, and then a game like this comes along, like, yeah, it did hold my interest, my genuine interest for a long time. Like, you had fun playing, and who you are is entertaining by itself. That's how we both grew. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I have a knack for commentary in some sense, I guess. I do try. I try. I'm not gonna toot my own horn here. Caveman Films, you gotta learn how to speed bridge. Even if it's just like only in a straight line, you seriously gotta learn it. It's just so fun. It might not be your thing though, because what makes you tick doesn't make me tick, and we learned this. Yep. What? What? Okay. Oh, wow. I guess when you're far enough away from a block, you can well, maybe not guarantee that you won't place on the top of the block in front of you. But you can reduce the likelihood. Oop. Oh. Do you have to turn shift on and off a lot? Yeah, I mean, you can see it. I'll turn on my light so that you can get a better idea of this. Yeah, you know what? Let's do a thing. This could be fun. This could be fun. So let's do this. Let's do this. So you'll see it here. Let me actually also move chat like down here just for a moment. So you'll see what this actually looks like for me. Here we go. All right, here we go. My frame rate is kind of bad right now, actually. Ugh. Frames. Windowed mode is bad for me. I don't know if that's where I was supposed to go up. Dude, that... Oh, no! And I fall right there! It was perfect up to that point. I was so happy that that was my run. And I had to ruin it like that. It was right up to the end, dude. It wasn't a personal best or anything, but... No, dude, that was a good display. So that was a pretty decent display, I would say. Oh, man. But, okay, so up until literally the very last move, you got a good idea as to, like... That was actually, like... a varied example of all of the things that I have to do as well. Like, that was a really good one. So there you go. That's what you gotta do, Caveman Films. Man, how do you not cramp or get carpal? I don't know. Dude, I was really worried in, I think it was, geez, it was August of, was it just last year? No, I think it was 23, August of 23, where I hurt my wrist. And that was like just after I had changed my desk setup to be on like, you know, the desk pad, like, hang on, like this whole thing, like this, to where my arms, cause my arms are in, right? Like, you know, the edge of my desk is like it's on the edge of my wrist right now. I don't want to move my camera, but you know, it's like, it's right here. And for the longest time I would play like this, where my wrist was hanging off the end of my desk and I was sitting like a full foot further back, and I would play like this. But because like my wrist was more lined up that way, actually, because like my desk would sit here and therefore like my wrist would always be straight. When I swapped to doing that, I hurt my wrist like a few, you know, not long after. And just even before that had happened, I was getting wrist pain. Now I'm not getting wrist pain on this setup. I don't understand it. I don't know why I don't get carpal tunnel. It just happens. By the way, Caveman, I don't know. How do I talk about this nerd subject? I'm going to talk about a nerd subject real quick, and it's going to be super fast. I'm using a Logitech Brio for this setup, and the Logitech Brio, its camera settings do not actually save. When you close and reopen the webcam, like an OBS, it'll reset all the settings and they're not savable. And I had to buy a program to make it so that I could do that, but it has Stream Deck integration, so that all I need to do is press 2 buttons, and I set it to the lighting profile for this and all for this. Dude, some $5 software saved my willingness to use the Logitech Brio as a hand cam. Because I was using my phone for the longest time, but like, dude, like, yeah, it looks really, really good, actually. So, yeah, anyways, that's the thing. We're just nerding out. We're nerding out, we're chatting. I was wondering why you didn't use, like, your other cameras. Oh, just something, yeah. No, the Brio is perfect for this. Dude, you should seriously, hang on, I'll show you the setup for this. Let me do this real quick. Let me just show you. Give me a second. I just need to load up the app and make sure that I hit the right button here. Okay, is it going to show up in this mode? Yeah, it shows up there. Okay, hang on. Let's make sure that's going. Okay, cool. So let me also hang on. I'm about to point about. Yo, face cam, what's up? Let's swap that back. No, that's move face cam. Where's the button that I put? It's that one. Okay, anyways, let's go back to 16:9. That hairline, I'm 35. Exactly, it's sexy as hell. Okay, I'm turning the camera off. I forgot to turn it off earlier. Jesus. Oh, K-Man Films is live. I wanted to show him something, but he actually just went live. Maybe he's not here now. Well, you know what? I'm showing all of you. Let me just make sure I'm not like showing my address. Stuff like that, right? Dude, look at this. Hang on. Look at this. Let's move chat back. Let's put chat back where it belongs. All right. Boom. This is what this hand cam is on right now, by the way. It's on a microphone arm that has a USB extension cable that plugs in here, because I actually don't normally have this mount here. I usually have it elsewhere. So it runs a USB-C extension cord up this thing. I have a weight tied down to the microphone arm because it's too light. You know, the load on this side is too light for this microphone arm, and there's no way to adjust it properly down to, you know, something that weighs this little. And yeah, and then it plugs in via USB-C up here. And the whole thing's on a microphone arm mount. There you go. I hope you enjoyed my TED Talk. The PSA 1, does it get in the way? Just barely not, actually. Yeah, dude, the weight works. The weight, it's a weight with zip ties. And it totally works. It just 100% does. Would you ever stream yourself playing horror mods for Minecraft? Probably not. I don't have a particular interest. I mean, I'm always down to do stuff like My Nights at Freddy's if Caveman Films is ever asking. You know, especially with like vocal only lines. But as far as doing stuff like that myself, probably not. It's just no particular interest in playing horror Minecraft maps. I'm, you know, there might be some interest in playing other Minecraft maps, but I'd want them to be like pretty good experiences. But not until I'm done with Ant's talk. Wait, what did you say you're literally doing right now? Oh, you're playing horror mods for Minecraft, right? Because you just went live. My brain had to wake up. Okay, I got you. All right, let's go back into game here though. There we go. Dude, I was even when I was messing around with the setup earlier while I was getting this hand cam rigged up on the ball mount. I looked at OBS because like my camera had turned back on like that, and I thought to myself, I really shouldn't have that happen. And then like my camera was actually on just now. What if I mean, I know I'm ripped as hell, but what if I was shirtless? Right? I should have turned my camera off because the webcam is not actually a webcam. It's a mirrorless camera that can be turned off. So there's that. Fun facts: I bought and still use my Mionix mouse because you use it. That's pretty funny. Yo, you use Mionix AVR? Let's go. All right. Am I gonna do any more? I'm thinking to myself, do I go on to a different server and do something else? I wouldn't want... I might be willing to do MCCI parkour, but I feel like I would rather just leave. So I'm going to give y'all... I was kept here for another, what? Like 35, 40 minutes because of who was it in chat? Who was it in chat? See, I'm bad with names. Who was it in chat that got me to like? Oh, was it Frog? Frog the hippie? Yeah, it was Frog. Because Frog asked me like I think it was Frog asked me like a million questions. No, it was Josh. I just scrolled up to the message actually. It was Josh Cooper. Who asked me like a million questions, and I started answering those, and I was like, all right, I guess I'm not leaving yet. Nah, I don't feel like going on Hypixel. I think I tried buying the Avior, but the mouse wheel was just broken, so they sent me a Neos as a replacement. Oh yeah, they accidentally sent me a Neos once, and I don't like that. I did not like that even a little, because I don't like that mouse. But yeah, the scroll wheel is kind of jank. It's like very quiet. It's like I could see. I actually did have one break before. K-Man, don't read anything into the mod. Just play it. It's awesome. Oh my god. I hope you enjoy your stream, K-Man Films. I actually, you know what? I mean, we could probably raid K-Man Films. I mean, you know, if I'm actually just done, I might just be like done. Because I don't feel like doing anything else right now. I'm glad I've shown y'all as much of my setup as I have. I'm glad we did the things that we've done this stream. And I feel good about how MCC went today. You want to know what part of MCC today made me feel the best? Like, this is not a thing that I think anybody would ever guess. But it's like, I'm going to tell y'all what I really liked about MCC today. I liked how in control of my anger I was. Seriously. That's like a problem that I've not been like particularly thrilled with myself in past years, where it's like, you know, like just getting mad, just randomly getting mad, you know, getting mad and letting it get to me. It's like, bro, it's a video game. Like, just it can be competitive, but I don't need to let something bother me. And I feel like in this MCC, I did a good job trying to encourage myself to be positive and just going with the flow and trying to do the best that I could. It felt great. It felt great to encourage nothing but the positive today. So yeah, that was my, you know, my favorite bit about this MCC. And even though it didn't show up in the results, I feel like I had good moments. And it's just we had a particular you know, set of happenstances that kept our team down. I don't think we were ever going to make dodgeball, but yeah, I feel like I did well today. It was nice. Oh dang, Meonix doesn't sell the AVR anymore. It's the caster and the nails. They might still sell the AVR Pro on Amazon. I saw it up there as recently as like the past year, so I couldn't say for sure. But yeah, I have seen it. But you don't want the 8200. The 8200 is what's not sold anymore, but the AVR Pro is the exact same thing. Hold on 1 second.
My mom really messed this one up.
Bro, by the way, y'all want to see something kind of cool? I'm going to show it to you, whether you like it or not. By the way, thank you, Mafia Boss Donut, for the 100 bits. This phone case is a prototype D-brand case. I don't know. I'm guessing, I mean, I'm sure that plenty of people have tried it, but they just emailed me one day and were like, yo, you want to beta test this case? We'll send it to you. So they sent it to me. It's not a case. It's just like, you know, a thing to stick to the back of the phone. But I've had this thing on my phone forever now. And it still looks like it's just as new as the day I got it. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, it's like, I think it was called the Deep Brand Oracle. I think something like that. But yeah. Anyways, I just felt like showing you all that. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right, let's go back. See, I feel like I can AFK. Like, I feel like if I AFK in this screen, it's like awkward. Or maybe this would be the way that I should be talking to y'all when I don't feel like using a face cam is like this. But then sometimes I'm like, so like, I don't want to be seen. It's like, I'll flip to this screen instead. So it's like you can barely see my hands. Trivia Talk, what does TED stand for in TED Talk? I have no idea. It's a good question. I've never tried to think of the answer of that. Yo, by the way, Mafia Boston, who said, did someone say bit? Yo, thank you so much, Mafia Boston. I appreciate you so much. You use a Rocat mouse? A Rockcat mouse? I've heard of those. I still have the support emails complaining about the mouse wheel. Oh my goodness.
My mom really messed this one up.
Yo, Mafia Boss Donut, thank you for the 100 beta bits. 100 beta. Bits sound the same, take another. Bits sound the same, take. Oh, beta. Bits sound the same, take another 100. Also, I've watched your content since I was around 10 or 12. And for understanding your 20, yo, let's go. So 8 years. That means you would have been around during the beginning of me doing wow, you're an adult who started watching my content pre-teenage years when you watched my second era of content, my post commentary, my scripted stuff. I started doing scripted content. So like it's either that or you started watching very late into my commentary era. You remember my mod recaps? Okay, so then actually you would have been late into my commentary era if you remember mod recaps. Cuz yeah, that's something I would have been still doing then. So, for sure. And plus, if you got into my content when you were 10 or 12, that's, if I wasn't doing post commentary yet, if I wasn't doing scripted stuff yet, then there, all likelihood, you saw a lot of the backlog, which would have been years prior to that too. So, it's safe to say that you could have been into content of mine that's over a decade old at this point. So, or yeah, so that adds up. Why do you got to make me feel old now, Mafia? The thing is, as you get like much older, you start trying to worry about getting older less because the passage of time really doesn't stop. So you need to stop feeling bad about it, and you just need to like, enjoy every bit that you've got. But like it still will, I guess for me right now, I can sit high and mighty on my chair and say you shouldn't worry about it. But there are other days where I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm getting older. I'm going what? Where is my life going? What? How? How did we get here? Ah!" So it's like I'm not like that today. Okay, now I'm like that. Jeez, why did I have to do that to myself? I'm just kidding. Ugh. I was first era with all the adventure maps, survival games, 4 pillar, all that stuff. Yo, let's go. Let's go. I would say first
My
era for
mom
me
really
was
messed this
like
one up.
pre-survival games. For me, that was truly like era one. Yo, thank you. Thank you for the hundo bits. That adds up to 300. That adds up to 300 bits. I'm not trying to bait you into anything. I'm not. I'm not. I'm vibing. I'm vibing. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm serious. No, I'm serious. No, I'm serious. Dude, I love my desk setup. I don't say it very often, but I just do. Yo, what up, Perry Plays? Perry Plays is an OG, by the way. Don't worry, Ant. When you pass, I'll turn your house into a museum and continue uploading videos on your channel on your behalf using an AntVenom AI voice. Seriously. Dude, I should seriously supply my voice. I need to find the right AI voice recreator that I would want to do that with. I've been looking up at 11 Labs, but there's like a million options, and like they might be 10 times less relevant now, or as good of a choice now as they were 2 months ago. So I don't know. But yo, by the way, later Mafia Boss Donut. You're off to harass some more streamers. Yo, let's go. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna do another run. We've been waiting here for long enough. I'm gonna do another run. Harass Caveman Films? No, for real. Do it. We're gonna raid him pretty soon. Okay, let me restart. I got distracted by the fact that I was in windowed mode. So that doesn't count, doesn't count, doesn't count. Is your water cooling system still pumping water into your basement? It is. It turns 10 years old this year, dude. That was not what I was supposed to do there. Actually, it's fine. Okay. That was just not what I was supposed to do there. Yeah. I've flushed it 2 or 3 times throughout the years, and I have had to do a deep cleaning once. But otherwise, it's been perfectly solid. I don't know how I expected to make that jump. I know getting older is natural, but I still miss waking up in the morning seeing you, Gizzy Gaza, Popular Mimos, and so many other creators post for real. It was a vibe of an era. Can't believe I survived 3 jumps on unblock blinking. All right, let's go up here. This is it. Oh, okay. I'm way safer than I thought I was. Yes, that's that's not the layer I wanted. No! Dang. When you build up and it's still not enough, is exploding TNT still making videos? I don't know. You want to know who I respect still making content that's Minecraft related? Alan Becker. That dude found the niche and just, like, owned it. Ah. Because that dude comes from my era of the internet, Alan Becker. Dude, I'm getting halfway decent at this. Where am I jumping to? God, I would have needed like a 4-block extension to make that work. Alright, I'm restarting. You're gonna go see Cayman Films get scared shitless night? Yo, later. Go above it! That was actually a sick choice. Because I didn't know what obstacle that was. Clean. Let's go. I'm glad he actually treats it like a new person in Minecraft in the original video of animation versus Minecraft. Seriously. For real. You miss Skitscape? I miss him too. I used to be in calls with that dude like multiple times a week. Same with Caveman Films. I would say Skitscape a little bit more than Caveman Films, but that was more in the 2012 era when we were on Skitscape's Minecraft server like nonstop. The multi-network server idea was a banger from day one, and Skitscapes was the first to go over 1,000 players at a time. That dude could have owned the Minecraft server space. He really could have. He was so close. Just like if he had pushed a little more into the server, a little harder, and just like I believe at one point, he got a merger offer from Hypixel. But I'm not sure about that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Allegedly. When do you feel Minecraft died? I feel like it's kind of like that right now as far as people's interest in watching content. There's just simply too much of it at this point. And, you know, Minecraft had the explosion that it had in 2020. I feel like it was on its way to its deathbed. But it did admittedly get a bunch of really good updates, you know, around that time as well. But I kind of feel like we're on our way to that right now. If you're not a shorts creator, you know, the likelihood you're going to pull like a million, you know, million plus views a video, enough to where I would say like, you know, when you think about a game being dead or not, it's like there's multiple ways to look at it. Is the game getting good updates? You know, is the viewership high across, you know, other platforms? And on Twitch, it's not unless you speak Spanish. And even that I've seen waning. You know, maybe like I would still say that's the Spanish side of Minecraft is like the biggest side of Minecraft on Twitch right now, but it's like, I mean, I don't know if it's waning or if I've just been noticing it less, but yeah. Did I answer your question about the timeline? What timeline are you referring to? Now you can't even say Gaza sometimes is being censored. Can you make a timeline of every era of the internet according to you? All right. I can try. So there is the BBS era. I'm just going to say it out loud and I'm not going to necessarily explain everything, but there was the BBS era of the internet, which was kind of like the first super proto internet. You know, if you wanted to like read an article or something, like the early internet was a lot of articles, a lot of blogging, things like that. So, there's the BBS era, which are bulletin board systems. That was when like the majority, pretty much all people were getting onto the internet by dialing like their basically the internet wasn't a system. It initially was not a system of like a web. Instead, like for most people, you'd have a data connection and then you would use your modem in your computer to dial the number of the server you wanted to connect to. Um BBS is like 80s and 90s because it definitely was around in the 80s as well. Um but yeah, you would like, in some cases put your phone like on, it's like or very early modems or some modems would like have you put your phone with its dial tone onto a thing that would physically listen for the tone, and then like, it would talk to your phone, or like you would dial the number and then the server would talk to your phone and it would talk back and forth. So like you wouldn't connect to a World Wide Web. Then there was the AOL era, which I wasn't really a part of all that deeply, but there was like the early proto internet of like text based, everything was text based. So like, websites that I used a lot during that era would have been, a website like Cheat Planet, getting cheat codes for video games or discussion forum threads and whatnot. This is another era. So I would say there was the BBS era. There was getting email for the first time era, where the internet was a certain kind of way around the time that everyone really started getting into email. There was that. Then there was the first push for PC gaming on the internet. That's like 2004. So that's another era. Then there's the beginning of content creation, which is 2007, 2006, 2007, which for me started even earlier. I got lucky in that regard because I was on forums on the internet and I got into the gaming web series known as Pironage. That was 2005. So I was like ahead of my time as far as, observing what the possibilities were with content creation on the internet. I was, only 15 when that came out. So that was 2007. And then I would say that era goes into 2012, which is kind of like, I would say the internet at its best was probably 2011, 2012, where like even political discourse was rather tame and rather, like people had opinions, but like it's nothing like today. And then you get past 2016 and it all went to fucking shit. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Did I wake someone up by saying that? I'm sorry. It's not. I just mean in terms of like, okay, I really mean in terms of like where the ugliness, okay, social media and its ability to connect people together is much like that adage where I don't know what adage this comes from, but there's a concept where a key that opens the gates to heaven also opens up the gates to hell. And I feel like it took like 4 to 6 solid years of the internet and people discussing things online and like being able to exist on a mass forum like Twitter, for the ugly to really start to show through, especially when, content algorithms started becoming more prevalent and these algorithms started pushing people. So like there's the 2012 era, which I think was peak internet. Then 2016 things started going to crap, and then 2020 algorithms, and now 2020. So it feels like every 4 years actually. There's 2000 for me. There's 2000. There's 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016, 2020, and 2024. Yeah, I know 2023 kind of, but like 2024 is when it's really gotten into the public eye a lot more, right? So I'm saying 2024. So to me, it feels like every 4 years there's been a new era on the internet. Every 4 years. And we're at the beginning of the AI era right now. So it's like we have the AI era and slop. Like slop is like king on the internet these days. But there's plenty of good as well. There's tons of good. And it's nice when algorithms are set up to actually push you towards the good. I think YouTube's algorithm done has done well, all things considered, balancing everything. What is slop? You know what slop is. What an exciting time to be alive. Yeah, that's one way to put it. I can't help but wonder if people, who are in their early 20s, late teens are excited quite in the same way that like I was when I graduated. How did you experience Y2K? Y2K really didn't do anything. It was just like this fear, but like I don't know if I ever did this, but like in Windows, you could set your clock to 2000 so you could just like test that problem. But I don't know if I ever tested that problem back then, but it's like, it was overblown and it was really funny when it didn't pan out. You want to know what peak internet was to me? December 21st, 2012. When people like legitimately thought the world might end and most people knew it was BS, but like, you could see the first murmurings of people who were like actually insane. And little did we know that they would become the dominant species in just 4 to 8 short years. I feel like 2012 to 2016, maybe 2017 what at most was peak for Minecraft. Yeah. And I feel like Minecraft had a really good era well, for me in 2018 because the the community people working at Mojang, I'm not going to name names. If you know, you know, but there was a particular community like manager who worked at Mojang who was really good at her job. And she did a really good job, like making us feel part of the process, not for game updates or anything, but just like being connected with Mojang. And maybe a lot of that had to do with the fact that I was like one of the main like big creators doing stuff in 2017, 2018. I mean, that was an era where like people were like, "Oh yeah, the game's dead." Okay, also I could be talking to camera and like actually just, you know, not have my helmet on. I was thinking about that. I don't know why I randomly decided to bring that up. Do you think the transition from Arrow theme changing to basic theme on internet had anything to do with the popularization of the internet? Do you think the transition from Arrow theme changing to basic theme? What do you, Josh? I'm not. I think you might need to rephrase that question if that's a serious question. The transition from Arrow. You mean like the general like moving away from like websites and UIs looking like glass to just looking flat and stupid and dumb? Do I think that had anything to do with the polarization on the internet? Well, a lot of that was pushed by Microsoft and Google. Were pushing it right. Microsoft are pushing it wrong with Windows 8. But Google was pushing modern design first. And I don't particularly know what their motivation for that was. I do think like, grand inclusion was probably one of the things on Google's radar. Have you watched the Feinberg crash out clip from MCC? Do you I don't know which one you're talking about. Actually, wait, that was today? His chat was being rude today? Oh man. That's a bitch. Dude, his chat being rude to him? He did place fourth, and that's his first time outside of the top two, right? But still, he placed fourth, so I figured he was fine. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I will check the clip later on. I don't want to encourage. Well, there's only 36 viewers here, but I mean, if you feel like describing it, feel free. Yeah, his teammates actually webbed him, and his chat said his teammate accidentally webbed him. Oh, I see. And Feinberg like crashed out at that? Like he was like mad, or was Feinberg trying to defuse the situation? Like how did that work? Like how did Feinberg handle that situation? For me, I'm surprised you don't have more viewers like 1K or 1.5K. I mean, I'm not exactly doing a lot right now. He was mad at his chat. He was nothing but kind to his teammates. Okay, that's classic Feinberg then. Okay. I was gonna say I would have been very surprised to hear he got mad at his teammates. He will deal with the worst players and he doesn't care as long as him and his performance is really good. Like, and he's done the best that he can. Like, I see him minding, you know, stuff like that so little. But yeah, I mean, you know, it happens. Like, I have. Dude, you should have seen. Okay, Hog Rider, did you see what happened today in MCC involving me and Jordan and Sands of Time? Because I made me. Well, it was a multiple teammate call out, but still, I made a call out that ultimately was very bad today. I'm very glad that my chat wasn't bad with me about it. I don't know how Jordan's chat was. It was disappointing, but we knew that we weren't in dodgeball contention anyways. But still, to have Jordan go to jail because of a call out that I did, I feel pretty bad about that. I mean, I know he wouldn't want me to. If I messaged Jordan right now saying, "Hey, I feel bad about that," he would tell me to not worry about it. And like nobody was mad about it. But like as far as having a bad moment, dude, I feel that. But yeah, I feel that you know, I feel for Feinberg having to babysit his chat. That's unfortunate. My friend was watching my VOD next to me. By the way, when it's being actually, don't mind me correcting you, but a VOD is video on demand, which means post live stream. So if he was watching my stream, that's not watching my VOD, unless he was watching the VOD after the fact, in which case it was a VOD. I'm just don't mind me, Hog Rider 4070. Don't mind me. Hi, Ant Man. I'm a really big fan of yours. Thank you for my childhood, man. Keep it up. I appreciate that, Dark Pie King 2. Appreciate it. You know what, Dark Pie King 2, this one's for you. You know what? Let's do. You know, now that you've come in here, I'm gonna do a run for you. Let's do it. Dark Pie King, this is for you. Let's do it. I'll check the remaining messages after. Okay. I don't know if this is the right spot. Yes. Ah. Can I butterfly click? I do all the time. That's what I'm doing right now. Oh no, I got warped back. There you go. Little first try. That one's for you, Dark Fire King. Thank you for the kind message. But yeah, I butterfly click all the time. I'll do it right here. Butterfly click. Oh, placed it too soon. You're pretty good, not gonna lie. I appreciate that, Piro. I'm good, relatively speaking, to casual players, but compared to competitive people, I have a long way to go. But I'm pretty happy with my own skill in this game at this point. Not PvP. PvP is what I've been struggling with, but dude, actually, I wanted to say this earlier and then I forgot. I've been practicing on a Smurf account recently on MCCI. I'm not gonna say which one it is, but I've been practicing on a well, not a Smurf account because I'm not like super pro, but I want to be on an account that's not disguised, that nobody will ever know it's me. Oh crap. But yeah, that's been a thing. Because when I practiced for Sky Battle, before the event, I practiced on an alt that nobody knows the name to. No, I blocked myself, dude. Oh, wow, and I was very, very, like, actually, like, not that far off from a sub 1. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. I fell, and I still got a sub 120. Let's go. That would have been like a 112. Ah, dang it. Wow, I didn't even die. Guys, it's AntVenom. Nah. At first, I did actually try, not like recently, but at first I really did try training on AntVenom, which is another account that I own, but people actually did notice. So I was like, well, not really. Oh no! I need to be able to figure out when that's gonna happen, and I think if I had been paying closer attention, I realized that I should not do that at the angle that I did it. Why did I don't know why I bridged for that long. Yeah. Oh, ooh. Dude, getting to the last obstacle sub 1 is pretty sick. Yeah, dude, that was not bad at all. I didn't fall. Wait, did I? I fell? Oh, no. That says game starting. I didn't fall. That was my best run of the night, by the way. Dude, this is a legendary start, actually. What the heck? As far as, like, luck is concerned. No. If I fall short by only, I want to say 6 or 7 seconds. Oh my god, it was so close. Alright, not bad. Have I been keeping up with the latest tech news like the new blue screen and recovery options on Windows? No, I haven't. Oh, I should have. Actually, no, this one. It's fine. PvP's not my thing. I'm good at everything else but PvP. I've been getting better at it, but I just gotta clock in hours. Like, honestly, I really should just go on to, like, a 1v1 training server or something, on my alt, not worry about, people being like, oh my god, it's AntVenom. Because, like, I like that, except when I'm trying to lock in and practice when I know I'm bad, because people have an elevated expectation and they're, looking to get their clip or whatever. And it's not so much that I think everyone's like that. I just dread the people who are like that. Someone wants their message read? Yo, I'm sorry. What did I miss? Smurf account. Do you know you can just do re-queue and it sends you to another game right after? Re-queue. You cannot re-queue until you have eliminated or have won the game. I do PG because I can still... I didn't know about re-queue, actually. Like, if it's... Like, if I'm at the end of a game, maybe I should have that ready. And, like, yeah, it's 1 or 2 clicks away. But PG allows for me to requeue when I haven't even finished a game, and I do often reset. So there's that. You can die, you can just do that, and it's instant. Yeah. All right, whose question needed to be answered? Who am I missing? Get a sub 1 minute, and then you're allowed to end your stream. Oh my god, Matt, you're funny. I missed when gaming felt like you could hang with your friends. I understand that any game now can do that, but it just feels like back in the 2010s, it was more of an experience / chill time. Certainly, yeah, but I think it would be wrong to say that that doesn't exist. I think that it certainly does in a pretty major capacity. I mean, you know, there are friend groups all over the internet. There's millions of people on the internet. I wasn't criticizing. I was commenting on Matthew Play's post above. Because you said it twice. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Well, no, I'm glad I read it. Because, yeah, no. Do you have any tips for a newer YouTuber / content creator? Don't. Unless you have a burning desire in your heart to create content. Like if you're not naturally doing it, and like if you're not naturally doing it, you really should just give up. Aside from that, be your harshest judge and be willing to improve and be willing to, you know, you create a piece of content that you want to, you know, that you have certain aspirations for, and you're not really going to be able to judge that content until you are on the other side of having made it. If you're trying to reach a certain audience, you can have guesses all day long as to what may or may not work, if that's even a thing you care about. But again, you're not going to know, you know, in what way you may need to adjust course, until you post a piece of content or just finish a piece of content. And then you can like sit on it for a few days and then ask yourself, oh, is this what I want it to be or not? So like, there's that. There's that aspect of it. PvP Club is a good server. Yeah, that I think that one's on my list actually. I think it needs to be said that Hypixel is no longer as popular as it used to be, thereby limiting a lot of the live stream content on YouTube and Twitch. I think those are two separate things, because you're saying that like Hypixel no longer being as popular is limiting. Wait, thereby limiting a lot of my live streamed content on Twitch and YouTube. Oh, I missed the word my. I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I feel you, you know. Hypixel's certainly been stagnant, but I mean, that's what happens when I don't think, has the owner, I don't know if Hypixel servers have been sold, but I know like Hypixel Studios is owned by Riot Games. I don't know if Hypixel Studios are technically the same developers of the Hypixel server. So I don't know if Riot owns them, but like I know that their priority has been less about the Minecraft server, even though I'm sure it's still like their big moneymaker. I mean, when you have 30,000 people on at a time, like you can, you know, I feel like they should be able to keep the server like up to date and going. But like, of course, the thing is though, like they are catering to a different era as well, like 1.8 people, and like naturally over time, fewer and fewer people will be interested in that. And in your opinion, who is the best Minecraft player overall? Feinberg, hands down. That's crazy how scalable Minecraft is in the hands of the player. I mean, yeah, it's digital Legos. I saw you in Speedrun Showdown 2 with Feinberg. It was nuts. It really was. I was a lot worse than I am now. Like I would actually be useful in the Nether and End and all that. Maybe not in the only place about like a show like Speedrun Showdown 2 that I have not like vastly improved on is probably PvP. But even then, like I have improved a fair bit. Dude, I was useful during oddly critical times. Like the cards had to play out exactly the right way in Speedrun Showdown for me to be useful when I needed to be. Like I was put into the situation where I'm like, okay, I can use my base knowledge It was hard keeping up with that guy with Feinberg. Yeah. I mean, these days I feel like I could stand to keep up with him a lot more easily than I did back then, for sure. I really could. Oh, yo, by the way, I missed that YKJ was here. YKJ, what's up, man? I don't know if you're still here because you spoke like 9 minutes ago, but I appreciate you showing up. Smurf account must be named Papa Ant. No, it's gonna be named Arm. Armadillo. You know how it be, YKJ. YKJ is from my World of Warcraft days, and my name on there was Arm. Actually, I don't think they ever knew my name was Armadillo. They only ever knew me as Arm. Yo, he's still here. Great to see you, man. I know we're just vibing and like not, not really moving or standing still at all. You know, let's go into a creative mode world or something. Let me drop Minecraft because I think it's gonna. Oh, it's just like, yeah, just this. I just wanted to see what was here first. Let's go to let's do some super flat stuff. We're just gonna like be mindless. That's actually just what we're gonna do. Yo, see, now you can see my skin. You should break Minecraft during PvP and then you could win. Yeah, that's how that works. Let's see how high I can build a staircase up. Even though I built it high up, I need to get used to building with like a pattern. Hang on. Wait. How do you change your title screen to be your Minecraft world? If you look up how to make a title screen panorama, it's just that. I used a mod to that would take the panorama screenshot for me in game. And I don't know what version it was for, but it's out there. So as long as you can get your world onto a version that has a mod like that, then you can do that. You love the grass walking noises? Yeah. Actually, let's use gold blocks because it's going to be the same noise and it's going to have some contrast. I'm gonna bridge as fast as I can because for no reason. Actually, you know what then? I know where I want to go. I guess right now I just want to do fast bridging. And there are plenty of people here. Well, there's plenty of people here, but there's no one on the... Oh, because that's my session top 5 for... Oh, I need to build up by 2 blocks, I think, for this. Dang it. Ah. Dang it. Are these people getting times or something? Or are they just like... Weird. I don't know. I don't know why people are saying coins in their times randomly. I need to only go up by 2 blocks. That was almost perfect. Almost perfect. Gotta get the right start. Dang it. Dang it. Almost. I don't know what this chat is right now. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hide it. Yeah, this chat is just not doing it for me right now. Alright, it's hidden. Except I'm not gonna see anything. Can I like, hang on. Is there like a way to hide chat? Probably not. In the menu, probably not. Parkour Islands, blocks, roll, banners, miss stats, no. No, probably not. It's just, I just don't need to see that chat. Hang on. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm overcomplicating this. just need to do the right motions here. I'm trying to let go of space. Okay, here we go. No. Ah, come on. Bruh. There we go. Yo, was that no shot that was my best time ever on that. No shot that I first tried my best time ever on that. That wasn't my best, though. Wait, what? Okay, I gotta bring chat back up. Oh, right. It didn't actually show it. I guess that was my best. My average time is, like, pretty close to that. It seems like you're trying to telly. I don't know what you mean. Ah, almost. Ah. Telly bridging? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Is it just like a certain kind of fast bridging? Oh, or do you mean with this beginning thing that I'm doing here? Here, I'm trying to get the 2 blocks of height as fast as I can. Did you answer my previous question? I keep getting interrupted. Can we see you play 2B2T on stream? No. I believe it's, like, actually against Twitch's terms of service. I know I can, like, do this consistently. But I need to... Ugh. Come on. $13.2. Let's go. How, dude, I've done several hundred bridges before on this. How am I, like, demolishing my best time? What is happening? I guess. I mean, I'm not, like, the most active on this server. I'm not like the kind of guy who has 690 successful bridges, or no, 691 bridging attempts and only 3 successes. Like, I've tried to finish at least more than 1 in 10. You know, well, okay. I don't mean to, go. I don't mean to talk trash in the style of bridging. If people enjoy this and that's just like their vibe, I have nothing against that. Zero. But I've never been a fan of trying to bridge like this. To me, it's like, no competition will ever involve this. And honestly, go. Oh. I'm like enthralled by these multiple colors right now. I'm enthralled by this. But Monkey only completes 1 in 200 runs. Come on. Go. Aw. What do you like to do on 2B2T? I haven't played on 2B2T since like 2018. All right, let's try this again. No. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, kind of. What's the speed bridging? That speed? This one? He's probably drag clicking, if I had to guess. But I don't know exactly what it's called. Dang it. Yeah, I don't know what that... Yeah, I don't know exactly what that's called. Oh, come on. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Telly bridging? Oh, okay. Oh, come on, no. No. Jeez, oh my god, could I? Could I do it? Oh, there's just no shot. No, I'm not even gonna try. I'm just trying to do my style here. Dang it. Dang it. I need to just be one block up. Oh, I was trying to turn around for it. Dang it. Why does it say your time 13.25 though? I haven't finished a run since. Or maybe it was always 13.2. My time before was a 13.25. Maybe I'd... No, but my 13.6 was best though. I don't know. Oh, I felt myself losing it. Oh, come on. Tele-bridging is just before you're going to fall into the void. You turn around and long drag click while pulling your mouse down so there are blocks placed underneath you. Spin around, repeat, and do it again. So tele-bridging is like a... I mean, you probably don't have to drag... Well, you probably do have to drag click if you want to run it at full speed. But again, you're going to complete... Dude's at 767 bridging attempts and only 3 successes. So, you know. Dang it. I'm losing attempts just on this intro bit. Oh, 13.5. All right, still, we take those. We take these. I'm pretty happy with that 13.2, honestly. I'm, like, actually pretty happy with that. I didn't think that I was going to be owning my fast bridger long time by a third of a second, just randomly logging in. But you know what? Also, looks like Lunar Stone just landed a 5.9. That's the kind of time you can get while doing fast bridging like this. Yeah, it just might take 10,000 attempts to get down for telebridging. Yeah, that's why I don't want to do it, because it's not useful. See, the thing is, like, okay, I'm bridging like that, right? That person over there. But look, like, I should be able to do this with my eyes closed. Let's try it. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can get in the rhythm. Okay, that was with my eyes closed. But I could do it slower, and I should be able to beat... That was all with my eyes closed. Yo, what up, Lunarstone? So, yeah, we were just talking about you. Yeah, like, by rhythm, I can do really well. Like, so, okay, so, like, this is what I aspire to be able to do in competition. 100% reliably. That's about my 100% reliability rate is at that speed. I feel like I am in 100% control if I do that. Hang on, I'll even, like, go over here. Oh, wait, am I going to run out of blocks? I think so. See? Why did I decide to stop playing? Dude, are you asking an AI what questions to ask me next? No, why did I just stop? I never really played on 2B2T is the thing. I played on it about as much as I needed to play on it for my video. I gave that server like 4 solid sessions ever. Like, I think I gave it like 1 session after my video was done. Oh, that didn't work. Since when AntVenom Bridges? Yeah. You played the 7th incursion? I caused the 7th incursion. Right? Wasn't it the 7th that I caused? I caused it. They were like desperate for an incursion too. They really were. Like they were desperate for some action. And they got it. They got it. I would say like that incursion, like to me, the server really never died after that incursion, or it never really like had a low player count ever again. When I said I knew I caused an incursion. I wasn't sure if it was the 6th or the 7th. That's the thing. You have a dual request. No, I'm not. Lunarstone, I'm not dual. Oh, wait. Hang on. Fine. No. If you do it again, I will. If you hit me with the request again, I didn't see it before. I was paying attention to chat. If you hit me with the request again, but like, I'll lose. All right, fine. Wait, where are we supposed to go? What is this? This is awesome. Cool. That was neat. That was cool. I actually had no idea that was a thing on this server. Wow, that was actually like really cool. Bridge racing, where the focus is more on bridging. Sure. You also might be my first friend on this server. I'm not even joking. But you caught me at just the right time. No, I'm not bridge racing anybody else. I don't want to bridge. All right, fine. I'll bridge race you. You're the only other one who gets it. Because I won one. I did hit accept. I accepted bridge racing request. How does it queue? Okay. I accepted. I accepted the bridge racing request. It must be broken. Oh, it's glitching. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll try it again, I guess. I keep accepting it. It keeps not working. Oh, here we go. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Oh, no. Oh, he's way ahead. Oh, I'm so bad at video games. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't have won that even if I didn't fall. I saw that. You were trying to telebridge the whole time. I saw that when I looked back and I saw your style of bridge and that you were only like 2 islands across. I could tell. All right, fine. But no more. It's because y'all are ranked. I'm not friending the normies unless I explicitly recognize them, and I don't recognize anybody here. All right, y'all. Is Caveman Film still live? Because I feel like I would like to send a raid his way, and I just want to call it. I just want to call it for the night. I've been vibing, man. Okay, yeah. Oh, he's doing something. The broken script horror mod. You sent a friend request? Where on the server? Or do you mean elsewhere? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if you mean here or what. But I accepted 2 friend requests on here. Oh, there you are. All right, fine, Cairo. You get it too. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna raid Caveman Films. Raid. I hope you all have enjoyed this live stream. This has been a ton of fun. I would love if every live stream was like this, and I would love if I could do stuff like this full time. That would be friggin' cool. We shall see if that ever happens. Yo, pound cake! Yo, wait, pound cake, wait, pound cake, pound, wait. I'll give you a game. Pound cake, you still there? Wait, pound cake, you there? Wait, pound cake, wait a minute. He's there. Okay, I'll give you one. I typed in /hub. Hang on. Let me go back to server here. All right, I'll give you a round. There we go. This one's for you. See what I can do with this. No. All. Foot. No! Oh my god, dude. All right. You'll cry if I lose. You'll cry if I die, like I just did. What do you mean lose? There's no losing here. All right. Little 120 run. Fine. I'll try and do one more. God, you're so needy, President Pound Cake. I'm only messing with you because I know you. That was really bad. That's like a few seconds of time loss. That was just dumb. Ah, dang. All right, fine. I'll give you another. Fine. You're so needy. You ask for more. I have the raid Caveman Films thing ready to be typed in. We went to the same high school. It's true. Okay, that jump was accidental. That was the accident. That's something I'm still working on a little bit. Dude, can I get a different start than this? Actually, I probably should have kept it because I just saw what the second obstacle was. All right, fine. We'll start with this. This is good. I don't know why I ran off there. I really just didn't. I really just don't know why. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I held that for probably only a frame or two too long. Fine. He's so needy. He's so needy. He wants this. He wants a run where I don't die. So he's just, you know, I mean, what can I say? No, no, it was actually okay. I gotta subtract 6 seconds and see what this was gonna be. Actually, this is a really bad spot to land. I was not quite paying attention. Ooh, okay. So that would have been like a 110. So that's actually just not bad. I was kind of wondering if that was gonna be a sub 1. All right, this will be the last one. Oh, honest, actual brain lag spike there, and I want to seriously. Okay, we're not. No, I'm not starting on this one. It's just not happening. Not starting on this one either. It's just not happening. There we go. Good enough. I don't know. How many minutes should a gifted sub buy? Like 5, maybe? Dude, if we got a gifted sub every 5 minutes for the entire stream, that would be kind of fire. I know I keep saying last. I actually just want, like, a good run, though.
Oh.
Dude, I immediately have to jump down. No, I don't.
Oh.
Whoo!
Oh. Oh.
No, woo, dude! That was the silliest. Like, I was like, I think I did this. My cursor was here. Here, and I went for the block place while I was on top of the block. I was just barely off, and I blame everyone but myself for it. I have work in 2 days, so as long as you get a run. All right. He's demanding a run where I don't fall.
Oh.
That is not at the ceiling. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that was a silly little mistake.
Oh.
Right at the end. Right at the end. that was weird. Why am I doing this when I don't have to?
Oh.
Oh my god, dude. I make the most stupid mistakes. They usually all involve extra jumps. Actually, you know what? Take it. I see what comes next.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
All right, Poundy. That's yours. That one was for President Pound Cake. Because I gotta show my skill to the speedrunners sometimes. That was a deathless run. Little 113. I wish it were 112, but you know, can't have them all. I would continue going for 112 if I didn't already get a 106 today. Yo, thank you though. GG's, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna raid Caveman Films. Y'all can watch him get scared at video games. Or, well, scared at Minecraft. Hope y'all have enjoyed this live stream. My name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. Wait, that looks wrong! Ah! Stop! No! I'm deleting the VOD. That was a salute! But shut up. Don't say anything. I swear, actually, just don't. Be nice. Be good. We can laugh about it amongst ourselves. Be good.